What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Cowboys Global Cast. We are DC4L. We are Dallas Cowboys for life. For life, not for lights. I mean, lights is the stuff you have in your head. You know, it is what it is. Look, I'm joined by my co-host, my girl, my partner, Autumn the Air Reads. Autumn, what's popping, man? How you be?
Hey y'all, I'm good. I'm hanging in there. You know what I mean? It's been a crazy day so far, but we here and we Dallas Cowboys for life.
That this is true. This is true. And look, man, we want to make sure that you like and subscribe, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. All right. We want you to be welcome in here. You are a part of the team. You are a part of the nation. And like I said, man, we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. I have just some statements, some proclamations to make. This is our year. I
This
don't
is
care what you
it.
say. Argue with your mama in the wall. This is our year. We gonna talk and we gonna tell you why here in just a minute. Me and Autumn, we gonna step out and then we gonna come right back. We ready to get this thing started. We'll be right back after this. Now listen, Autumn, we told them, hey, look, at the beginning of the show, we told them we have proclamations we're making. Those proclamations are, this is our year. Cowboys will be in position in January to make a Super Bowl run.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Absolutely. Clock it
mm.
right
Yeah, book it. And listen, we got reasons to back it up. We got reasons to back it up. And I'm just going to start it off, first and foremost, Dak Prescott has the best supporting cast that he's had in years. Let me paint the picture.
now. Go ahead and paint the picture for him.
Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. All three of them went over 1,000 yards when he had them. And everybody keeps saying Dakota Rain Prescott cannot play the position of quarterback. You a liar. He
They got
played it so well. Look, he played it so well, Autumn. Check this out. Tony Romo said, look, the team was better with him on it. Even though I'm back, I'm not hurt anymore. He can keep the starting position. That's a quarterback who knows another quarterback, right?
That's my quarterback.
As your quarterback.
My quarterback.
Yeah. And so this is his second year with GP. And by the way, everybody who don't know, listen, clip this. GP showed up for his physical for mandatory OTAs today. Tomorrow he will be there. He's already in Dallas. So this is another reason why we're going to make a deep run. Why? Because number one, everybody's here, no drama. You know what I'm saying?
No drama. And everybody wants the drama. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Y'all didn't want it's so many people that didn't want GP to show up. Everybody was just sitting around waiting on him not to show up. And there's no reason for him not to show up. Like, I don't understand. Like, we had no indication, no real, like, no real situations that were going on as to where he wouldn't show up.
So they got this little comment from him in his camp when he was at his football camp where he said, they asked him, are you coming? He was like, and then his people were like, hey, George, don't answer. No more questions, right? So
Right.
that's where they got that. And I'm gonna tell you something. The thing that I hate the most out of him is there were some Cowboy fans in there that didn't want GP to show up as well.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's diabolical. That's sinister.
It
How are
says
you a Cowboy fan and not wanting one of your best players on offense to not show up. You won't. Listen, I think what it is there's a lot of people who are trauma who have trauma around the Dallas Cowboys and don't know how to act when it's good.
And that's a thing. It's like so many people, like it's like an expectation that we're just gonna fail. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been there. I cannot even sit here and say that I have not been there. But when you see that it's good, when you see that things are going up, like, just go ahead and embrace it, man. This is football. This is a football team. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of us, this is our lives. We love this, but listen, this is a football team. If it looks good and it's good, just let it be good. Like, don't ruin it.
Good. Just let it be
good until it's
man.
not. Put it like that. It's good until it's not. That's how you have to look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, like I said, Dak had his best supporting cast that he's had in years. The Cowboys were one of the league's top offenses last season, and the talent around Dak is even more dangerous heading into 2026. Our passing weapons we have, CeeDee Lamb, he remains an elite wide receiver one, taking over games. George Pickens gives Dallas a true vertical threat and contested catch specialist. Who else we got on this list?
We got Flournoy. Is that I said his name right?
Yep, you said it.
Right. You know
what I mean? Said his name right.
All right, so we got him. He continues to develop and could be a valuable contributor. We got Kevontae Turpin, who is one of the most explosive playmakers in football, and Jake Ferguson, who provides Dak with a reliable middle of the field target. We got some tight ends too, huh?
We do. I mean, we're gonna talk about that. Some players that we will see make a step up this year. We're gonna get into that. If defensive focuses on Lamb, of course, Pickens can beat them deep. And then if they play too high safety looks, of course, Ferguson and the run game will be dangerous. Dangerous. That Michael Jackson song. It is what it is. You can come get it, The second thing is, let's talk running game. Let's talk that. We can talk that. Yeah. That we don't need a top 5 rushing attack if we have 2 complete running backs who's getting money together, right? And Javonte Williams is coming off an 1,000-yard season where he brings physicality. He's a very physical running back in between the tackles. He's going to get you money. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get you that money. And then you did a piece earlier, a short, on this guy, man. Tell us about him. Let's talk.
I did. So Jaden Blue. So he's pushing for the number 2 running back spot. He said he came in. He said he's focused. He admitted to the fact that he was not all the way 100% in the game. He admitted to it. So he's saying he's here. He's ready to compete for that number 2 spot. And he really wants it. Just the interview itself, just reading through the interview it seemed promising. So he's focused now. We got him. He gonna do what needs to be done.
I think so too, Autumn. And his exit interview with Shotty told him, just flat out, man, hey, if you want more playing time, there's things you got to do. And they said that he did them all this summer. See, I'm gonna tell you something. And this is what you have to understand, Cowboy fans. Separation time is summertime. When you see summer, it's separation. You get and you become a better player in the summer. And that's what he's taking, and that's what he's doing. And he's taking that opportunity to be RB2. I mean, think about it. We drafted him for his speed and his explosive. We drafted him for that. He's a 4-3 guy, and so we need our smash and dash, our Sonic and Knuckles, right? That's what we need, And then Malik Davis got some money last year. He was a piece, and you figure he'll still be around. And Phil Maffa got hurt and was on the injured reserve and pup list for most of the year. So, we don't know what we have in Phil, but we're about to see in camp. We're about to see a more consistent run game.
To show us, right?
Say it again.
It's gonna be his chance to show us what he got in the tank.
Absolutely. And a more consistent run game will help keep defenses honest and keep Dak even more efficient in the passing game. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's for who? That's your quarterback, right?
My quarterback.
I love it. I love it. The third reason, we can talk about this, man. Look,
Talk
we
about
got
it.
we got dogs. We got dogs on the offensive line. We got them. We got young killers. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Booker. Let's start there. Nobody expected Tyler Booker to be the man child and the beast that he was last year. But look, this was a guy. This was a dude. Tyler Booker at our right guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he played left guard. And he took over for a Hall of Famer and who retired, and that was Zach. And then of course you got Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, and Cooper Beebe, right? Here's the deal. Let's any way you slice it. Even if we take, and we were talking about this earlier. Shout out to Tyler Guyton, that's my guy. We were talking about this earlier. Even if we take and we put Nate Thomas at left tackle, and we turn and we put Tyler Guyton at right tackle. That's Tyler's natural position, right tackle.
Right.
We drafted him and put him at left, but his natural position is right tackle. He played right tackle at Oklahoma for 2 years. He's only played, before he got to the pros, he'd only played tackle, offensive line for 3 years.
Which is crazy.
So you mean tell me that 3 years your floor is the NFL? He's got NFL talent, man.
And they looking at him. They, as long as he come in and do what needs to be done, it's no issue. You know what I'm saying?
And I believe that he will. I believe that he can. I believe that he will. And like I said, the thing that really gives me and gets me excited, of course, Shelton, I forget his first name, but he came from Penn State. That's depth. You know what I mean? Terrence Steele is still there, of course. But BT Jordan makes me so happy. I've seen a video of BT and Rashawn Gary working with the defensive line and working with the ends. But BT Jordan telling guys, hey, man, this is how people set up against you to beat you, kind of helps our offensive line, don't you think?
It does.
Yeah, so in my thought process, Autumn, I mean, our offensive line is the strength. It's not a weakness now. What you think about that?
I agree. I think the offensive line will tell a tale. I think that as long as they continue to improve, which they were already decent, you know what I mean? Again, we had the number 2 offense. I get that wrong every time we talk about it, but we had like a very
the number
good
two offense.
You can't have that without no elite offensive line. You just can't have it. So
right. And it's one of those things where, like I said, now you're seeing the development of a wall, the Great Wall, and I'm excited. Like I said, BT Jordan has me super excited, not just for the defensive ends, but for that offensive line room. And if you're practicing against dogs, you don't think at any point, in any facet, that you're going to become a dog?
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's trial by fire. So I'm excited to see what that offensive line does. Read the number 6. Let's talk about, well, first of all, I can't skip past we talk wide receivers, we talk running backs, and we talk tight ends with Jake Ferguson. I can't skip past my guy, right? I can't skip past my guy. And my guy's Christian Parker.
That's my guy too, by the way.
We cannot skip past Christian Parker. Let's talk about it, man. Autumn, talk about Christian Parker for a second.
So I watched his mic'd up, you know what I mean? And I was excited. I was, he kept saying, I can't say what I really want to say because I'm mic'd up, but I got the gist of it all. Like, he's out there. You could tell he's just fresh. Like, he's fresh. He's young. Like, he's relatable. You could tell that these guys are really enjoying him, like enjoying his coaching style, I guess you can say. I saw when he was one-on-one with Caleb Downs, and Caleb, he just picked stuff up like this. It's just insane. Like he told him to do so, he did it
Insane.
exactly the very first time he told him to do it, he did it. So I think that they're very receptive of Christian Parker, and I think that as fans, that's who we need to focus on. Like we need to know that Christian Parker is. I don't know. He just might be our savior, y'all. He might be the savior. I don't know.
Listen, let's go on and talk it. Christian Parker is the difference maker. Period. Point blank. He brings fresh ideas. Definitely one of the bright young minds in football. As far as the defensive backfield is concerned, and defense overall. You know, he brings the Brian Flores, Vic Fangio DNA to this defense. You know what I'm saying? He's more detailed.
Coached on Super Bowl teams. Like, I mean.
Yeah. And he's more detailed, Autumn. That's the thing. Here's the deal. Everybody to a man is saying, hey, he quizzes us every day. Mm-hmm. He asks us about defensive fronts. He asks us what should you do in this instance. He's out there coaching. Did you see him? He was even having a conversation with Javante. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is a guy who the players love, right? And they're all excited to play for. And the gist of the matter is, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. This is number one offense, number two offense, top five at the least offense in the NFL.
At the least.
So you add somebody who's a difference maker at the defensive quarterback, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? The defensive coordinator as well. You add that person in the mix to a high-powered, high-flying, highfalutin offense, and you're gonna get something, man. You're gonna get something. But number six, the sixth reason, the defensive talent is better than people realize. Right? It really is. I mean, let's just name some. Give me some names.
We got Quinnen Williams. Y'all know who that is. We got Kenny Clark. Mm-hmm. We got Rashawn Gary.
Yes.
We got, what is they calling him, Demo? Is that what they calling him? Demo?
They call him Demo.
Overshawn? Is that his
name? That's how you say his name.
We got D Winters. We got Deron Bland. And you know, I was going to save Caleb for last. Because you know what I'm saying. Caleb is coming. Caleb is coming. He's equipped, y'all. You know, I have to. It's a must. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Every week, y'all gonna hear me talking about Caleb. Y'all gonna hear me ranting and raving about Caleb. You're welcome. Developed here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So we lit. Hey, listen, it's looking great.
Yeah, and you know, so there are people that we didn't even name that's here. I mean, Malachi Lawrence, Siobhan Reveille. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're looking at people really developing and taking that next step, right? We're looking at people who are going to take that next step. But the defensive names that you just heard, these are some established guys, man. These ain't just like Johnny come lately guys. Look, Rashawn Gary, you can might as well just pencil this guy in for 7 to 10 sacks. Pencil him in. Last time that he had Kenny Clark to the left or to the right of him, that's what he had. The guy's numbers were through the roof and phenomenal. And guess what? I told you, we said this earlier. They're working with the pass rush whisperer, BT Jordan himself.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So honestly, this unit is fisting to get after you on the defensive line. And when you got somebody like the Agent Zero, DeMarvion Overshawn, you can send him from anywhere. You can send him from anywhere. I mean, it's like he shot out of a cannon and shot out of a missile. This guy's ready, man. This guy is ready.
He's excited. Like watching, I watched the interview with him earlier. He is so excited. You could just see it in his eyes. He is ready. He's ready to get to it. So that excites me. That makes me happy.
Autumn, he postponed. He just got married. He postponed his honeymoon to go and be at OTAs.
I mean,
that's somebody who's excited, if you ask me.
I mean, he did what he had to do. I'm sure she understood. I just wouldn't check clear. She'd be all right.
she
Look,
gonna,
she will
she
be
gonna
just fine.
she gonna be just fine.
She will be just fine. She will be okay.
Oh my God! Like so for real. So like we said, Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, DeMarvion Overshown, D Winters, who we just picked up, Caleb Downs, Deron Bland. Now, Deron is just 3 years removed from having 9 interceptions, and what was it, 5 pick 6 returns, 5 of them. I'm going to the house.
I'll take it.
I'm going to the house. You know what I'm saying? So he should have been defensive player of the year that year. That should have happened, right? But it didn't. I digress. Just like Dez caught it. I digress.
Please, why would you even bring that up? Why would you even do that?
Dez caught it. I don't care. Like I said, argue with your mama and the fence post. Dez caught that ball and they robbed us. That was a Super Bowl. They robbed us.
Easily.
It was a Super Bowl year. Reason number 7, Autumn, is the weapon.
It's the weapon.
Brandon Aubrey himself. Right? Brandon Aubrey changes the game in game management, right? This brother can, for 55 plus, he's good.
Let me tell you where he came from. The UFL.
Did come from the UFL.
And where in the UFL where they constantly kick over 50 yards. It's just a part of their thing because they can get more points that way.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Shout out to Sean Fresh. I just wanted to say this. Shout out to that boy Sean Fresh. He was playing for the Battlehawks. He got signed today with the Denver Broncos.
Let's go.
Austin, Texas representative got signed with the Denver Broncos. 4-3 guy went to Rice, but he's from Austin, and his little brother played on my son's AAU team.
Okay.
Definitely, excited and proud for him. He's going over there with another Texas legend, Jade Barron, and so he'll be in Denver with him, which is a good thing. And they played high school against each other. But I digress. Yeah, I digress. Let's get back to it. Dallas has a weapon in Brandon Aubrey. And look, all you really have to do at this point, just to give you in retrospect what this looks like, Dallas just has to get to the 40 of the other team. And that's points.
Points on the board. Easy money.
35, 40-yard line of the other team. Won't even have to get inside of the red zone. You get to the 35, 40-yard line, kick a field goal. This man got you.
Yep.
That's a 65-yard because it's 25, right? So you get to the 40, add another 25. That's a 65-yard field goal. This man kicking 60s, 60, 64, 65-yard field goals at will.
Yep.
That's a cannon for a leg.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what they do in the UFL. Like they these are like normal kicks for them.
Love it. So number 8. Talk to me about number 8. And the 8th reason, Autumn, talk to me.
So we got some young players that we feel are taking the next step. They're looking forward. They're ready. They're continuing to develop. And that's always a good thing. It's not like they're stuck. It's not like they're ready and they're growing, and that's a good thing. So we got a few names to watch. We already talked about Tyler Guyton. We have Kalen Carson, Siobhan Revel Jr. Did I say that right? Martise.
Yep. Siobhan. And then Maris.
Look, Maris, say the last name.
LaFowl.
Maris LaFowl. Look, you gonna have me up here look crazy. Rayshawn Holden and Michael Triggs. So we on it.
So
go ahead.
if just 3 or 4 of these names step up, right? If you have and we're already hearing that Maris is playing like his hair is on fire, and they switched him to defensive end in the 3-4, right? So he's not playing. Him and Sam are both Sam Williams, right? We left Sam out, but Sam is there, right? You know, they both are 3-4 type players. Maris played in the 3-4 system at Notre Dame. Maris kind of played everywhere, right? You know what I'm saying? Maris is that kind of guy. He's just a Swiss Army knife. And they're saying Maris looks great at a 3-4 defensive end. And then you got Sam over there as well. But, you know, so we have George Pickens, we have CeeDee Lamb, we have Ryan Flournoy. So, and then we have Kevontae Turpin. But look, let's just assume really that we're just gonna make this assumption. Trayshawn Holden steps up. Let's just assume this guy was a killer at Oregon. He was a dog. But let's say he makes a step and begins to improve, which, you know, he's been talking that yak on the gram and on X for a while. He's been talking yak on him. I mean, for real. But let's just say he takes a step up. Or just in some wacky world, Michael Trigg becomes Michael Trigg.
Like you said, all we need is a few.
The offense goes from here.
It go from 2 to 1.
Yeah, I mean, it can go, we stepping up. We stepping up. We stepping up. And Tyler, the thing about Tyler's lost weight. He looks, and the other thing I didn't say, we didn't put this in here, but I want you to know something. We got Hall of Famers teaching these young boys. My guy came back, Smith came back and has been in practice in OTAs this whole time.
And that's inspiring. Like, I mean, how can you not? How can you not do well when the Hall of Famer standing there? What do you mean?
Yeah, Tyron Smith came in. He's teaching these boys from the ground up. So you got BT Jordan, you got Tyron Smith, you got them both here instructing your offensive line. You don't think this offensive line is going to be better?
They gotta be.
Taking steps, man. Taking steps. And like I said, Tyler Guyton was hurt a lot last year, but you're gonna take another step, man. This is somebody who's been playing football under 10 years. Most people, by the time you get to the league, let's just do basic math. I just want y'all to do basic math. Basic, ain't even hard. From the 7th to the 12th is how many years?
5 years.
You're right. And you got to do 3 years of college football.
3, correct.
Right. So that's 8. Most people, by the time they get to the league, have played 8 years at a position. And that's if you didn't play any type of little league football at all. Right?
Right.
Tyler played 1 year in high school, his senior year, and he played defensive end at Maynard High School.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, which by the way, about 4 of his teammates are in the NFL already, right? One of them, Princely's little brother, Princely Umanora, little brother's at LSU this year.
What did he do before that?
Huh?
What did he do before? Was he playing sports before that?
He was playing basketball.
Okay.
He wanted to be a basketball player, and his coach told him, "Hey, you know how many 6'7" basketball players never make it to the NBA? You have a better chance at going to the NFL." And so he went, coach, I talked to the coach at the barbershop the other day, and the coach told me, he said, yeah, I went and picked him up for a whole year. Yeah, I picked him up for a whole year so that way, you know, he can make it to practice in the morning, and that was it. And look at this. I'm just trying to tell you.
Which means technically he is still developing. Like just haven't seen ever.
That's my point.
You said he had an injury, so you know he's coming back from that. So
no, yeah. but let me keep painting this picture. So he played defensive end in high school, right? TCU only college that gave him TCU was the only college that gave him a look. And he played defensive end at TCU one year. Then at TCU, they said, you know what? You'll be better on the offensive side. So that next year, they switched him to tackle. And he played right tackle. But then he transferred and went to Oklahoma. Third year, right? Mm-hmm. Played one more year at Oklahoma, right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is his fourth year playing football, and he's an All-American. And he's a first-round draft pick in 4 years.
To the Dallas Cowboys at that.
The fourth-round draft pick, who you can say what you want to say, but our coach, Will McClay and Steven, they find talent. We've been finding talent in the draft. Now, you say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? So he had his last year with the Cowboys, year 5. Mm-hmm. And that was his first year. Then this year, year 6. But wait a minute. He's been there 2 years, right?
He's been there 2 years, so this will be year 7.
So this year 7. So this is his 7th year playing football and his 2nd year in the NFL, 3rd year in the NFL.
Crazy.
Come on, listen, honestly, let's talk about it. He's got to take steps. He's going to take a step forward, and I think he's going to be better. I think he's going to be one of the best offensive tackles in the league when it's all over with, said and done. Caleb Carson, who was injured all through last year at defensive back, is now, we called him seatbelt. He was doing well, but he was getting beat. He was getting thrashed when he started we was out there just playing out of position. Mm-hmm. And Matt Eberflus was horrible. He was horrid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his defensive scheme was trash. We had Kenneth Murray playing linebacker. That's a big no-no, right? So again, that's reason number 8. We're almost through with this, man. We're almost through. The bottom line, let's talk through this, Autumn. Let's just dissect it.
I mean, we got that. Not too much on Dakota. I'm sick of y'all, by the way. Come on. Like, I don't understand. Like, what more does he have to do? What more does he have to do? At this point, there's no excuse. The weapons are there. Not only are the first string weapons there, the depth is in each position. It just is what it is. From 2 to 1. That's all. From 2 to 1.
And I mean, you're right. Dakota have elite weapons. He don't just have weapons. He's got elite weapons. CeeDee Lamb and George Perkins, GP are elite weapons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes down to it, you can't ask for nothing else more. You know what I'm saying? The running game's going to be improved. I believe Shotty is going to find him an RB2, period, point blank. And if Jaden Blue steps up, Lord have mercy.
Might be him. Yep. Again, like his mental just has completely shifted. And anybody who accepts accountability, they're able to then work through whatever it is that they need to work through to get to where they need to get to. So he's accepted the accountability. You know, he said he wasn't all there, and now he's locked in. So there's really, again, no excuse for him not to be that RB2. It's no excuse for him not to come up with 600-700 yards, plenty of catches. You know what I mean? There's really no excuse. If he's locked in like he say he's locked in, it's a wrap.
I believe so. And and then the offensive line is young, it's ascending. You know, ascending means it's going up. You know what I'm saying? You know, that is what it is. They working, they doing their thing, they're getting better, right? The defense only needs to be average. They don't have to. Listen, the defense, if it would have been top 12, if it would have been 19 last year, we would have had 11 wins.
I would like to see him at 15.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if the defense would have been middle of the road, like I said, the Cowboys defense was we were 32nd, and if it was possible, we could have been 37th. You know what I'm saying? We were that bad. It was laughable. You know what I mean? We couldn't stop a runny nose with a rag and a whole box of tissue. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening at all. Right? Eberflus had people playing out of position. He had the wrong, and there was no communication. We were just getting beat like a drum. You know what I'm saying? So now all the defense needs to do is be average. And I think Christian Parker can achieve not just average, but above average. We got the best player in the NFL draft on our squad. Thank you, Jesus.
Period.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Jesus.
Come on now. Not on another rant. Let's not. Come on now.
We got Caleb freaking Downs on his defense, right?
And
right? It's crazy to think that we had Micah Parsons and now we got Caleb Downs. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But man, it's a great time to be a Cowboy fan and to watch this defense improve. If the defense is better than 10th, that 15 wins you was talking about, that might happen. If we're better than 10 in total defense, it might get ugly, Autumn.
Listen.
It might get ugly.
And I don't want to hear it when it do start getting ugly. As a matter of fact, no, I do want to hear it. I do want to hear it.
You want all the smoke?
Because if you're not giving me no smoke, I'm giving it to you. I'm gonna be insufferable. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm talking about, Otto. That's what I'm talking about. Right. And then, like I said, Christian Parker brings that new energy. And go ahead with the others. Autumn, talk to me.
Brandon Aubrey, game-changing weapon. We talked about him earlier. I'm excited. I can't even get it together right now. Like, I'm excited. I've been doing research all day. I've been watching everybody talk about the Cowboys all day, and it's been nothing but positive things. We have several young players who gonna have a breakout season this season. That's what we want from them. We want breakout seasons from these young players. Absolutely. Even if it's a second or third year of theirs, we're watching them for their breakout seasons this season.
Facts.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Definitely.
Best we've had in a long time.
And if all these things happen, Dallas won't just be a playoff team. They'll be a legitimate Super Bowl contender in 2026. The path is right here in front of us. And the question is where we can finally put it together in January. And I believe in Dakota Rain Prescott. Outside of injury, barring injury, this team stays healthy, we are going to be heck to beat. We are going to be heck to beat. You hear me? You are going to have to come in and play a near perfect game to beat us. Because any mistake you make, Dak is going to take advantage of it. Any mistake you make defensively, we're going to take advantage of it.
Yep.
I think, and like I said, if we can get, because if Javonte Williams could run between 15 to 18 carries a game, 80 to 100 yards a game, right? And then you could get Jadon Blue getting 10 to 12 carries a game, 60 to 70 yards a game, one long touchdown run. Listen, you make it easy on Dakota.
That part.
And you make it easy to keep it easy. And I mean, he's not the guy that's going to turn the ball over a lot. Right? Especially when he got weapons. And you got one that's climbing the ladder, making Spider-Man catches in GP, and the other one who's just going to get open in Dakota and CD, just a dog. And
so I want your opinion on this, though.
Mm-hmm.
So the talk about Dak is always that he's not clutch. He can't close. How do you feel about that?
I disagree. Like, when you look at it, the times that it was clock mismanagement on Mike McCarthy's behalf in the San Francisco game. That was clock mismanagement. There were timeouts that he should have saved during that game that we would have had at the end. and then not instructing Dak what to do in that situation. I think that's on him, even though Dakota was a veteran quarterback. The Green Bay game just wasn't close. Defensively, they just put it on us. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, it got ugly. It was one of these, Autumn.
So pick one. Either way it go, this ends with you getting a whooping.
That's what happened against Green Bay.
God.
It was a BTA. You know what I'm saying? It was a definite BTA. So I don't think it's just Dakota. I really don't. It's not that. It's not just that. And then, he made a playoff run with, Noah Brown. I mean, Noah's a decent receiver, but he's not no game-changing wide receiver.
Right.
And Dalton Schultz. They went 12-5 3 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So to say that he can't, and then they said when we got in the playoffs, we got beat by San Francisco twice. Shouldn't have happened that second time. Yeah, they took it to us, but again, Dak had no weapons. Literally no weapons. All he had was Tony Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You give Dak weapons, he will hurt you. He will. He's had 3,000-yard receivers in one season. Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper. 3,000-yard receivers in 1 year. He's done it, right? He can do it again. And I really believe that at this point, if Flo steps up,
he gonna do it again.
If Flo steps up, if Ryan Flournoy steps into wide receiver 3, and I forgot about Vander MVS. They said MVS looks good. And of course it's just shorts and shirts. But hey, he's a veteran wide receiver. So
It's up. It's up.
It's up.
It's up.
It's up. You know what I'm saying? It's up. Argue with the fence post. I will tell you, and I proudly proclaim, it is June the 15th, Monday, 2026. I guarantee you that you'll be talking about the Dallas Cowboys as one of the best teams in the NFL. Fast forward 5 months from now.
Clock it.
I guarantee it.
Back to being America's team. Stop trying to take that from us.
But you can't take it.
You know what I mean?
America loves us. America.
Exactly.
Hey, parting shots, Autumn. Parting shots.
I'm excited. I am. I'm excited. I have not been this excited in a long time about the Cowboys, y'all. I have not. I cannot even sit here and fake like I have been. But you know what I'm saying? I agree. And I think that we will be talked about as one of the best teams that we've had in a long time 5 months from now. I believe that we will make a playoff run. I believe that we will make a run for the Super Bowl. Like, if everybody just comes in and does their job, we have what we need. We have, like you said, the elite weapons. We have what we need now positioned on defense under a fearless leader. You understand what I'm saying? Shotty gonna do what he gonna do, but you know what I'm saying? We know everybody a little skeptical about, well, not really skeptical, but they haven't seen Christian Parker at Dallas. So, they don't know how he gonna do. But I have faith in him. I need y'all to have faith in him too, because that's the meal ticket. That's how we get there, is on that defense. We're not even worried about offense. That's how we get there, is that defense. So it's up.
Facts. It's up. You heard what Autumn said. It's up. It's up. And when it's up, then it's up. You know what I'm saying? When it's up, then it's up. Okay?
It is stuck there.
Look, man, my parting shot is this. Listen to me, Cowboy fans, all across America. You've had your time where you had to put your head down and you couldn't trust what you saw going on the field, right? You've had your time where you've had to struggle to be a Cowboy fan because we've lost and found new ways to lose. I mean, it's incredible how we found new ways to lose. We invented ways to lose a football game. But like I said, you've never had a more balanced Cowboy team since 1993. You haven't had a balanced Cowboy roster. It's the first one that's balanced with coaching, with character guys, with players. And then with the last thing that you have to understand that's super important to winning, chemistry. You got it. You got boys who want to play for each other. You got boys who want to go to the dojo and will put it on the line for each other. You got dudes who were looked over. You got teammates from other teams, Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, that are here reunited, and it feels so good. You got Jalen Thompson at safety, who we didn't talk about, who came over from the Cardinals. He's ready. We got, Malik Hooker still back there, who is a serviceable safety, right? We've got everything we need from a linebacker point of view. And I didn't say this, and I'm going to mention it, but it may happen that Jordan Brooks from Miami is a part of this team. And Jordan Brooks led the league in tackles last year. But Miami's looking to have a little bit of a fire sale and get rid of him. Hey, we'll take him. It's an expensive second-round pick, a second and a seventh, second and a fifth, I think they said it was, second and seven and a fifth, something like that. And it was second and seventh. They'll give us back a fifth in 2028. Listen, man, if that happens and we get a tackling machine, not a dance, a tackling machine, hey, man, listen, even without that, your Dallas Cowboys are about to be better than you've ever seen them before in your lifetime. And everybody who's been, I don't want to hear from the bandwagon fans anymore. I don't want to hear it. You either get on or get off, be with us or against us. Stand over on that other side or come over here to this side. But either or, I need you to stand up and compete for your Dallas Cowboys.
I had to raise my hand because the last thing, too, leave the drama where it's at. We don't need it. Don't call for it. Don't expect it. We had enough of it, especially last year. We had enough of it. Aren't y'all tired? Why are y'all looking for it? Aren't y'all tired of the drama? Let's leave it where it's at. It seems like the locker room is in a pretty cohesive state. Everybody seems cool. Ain't nobody acting funny. You know what I mean? We good, y'all. We good.
We are good. And look, we like to thank you guys for being a part of this program. We finna get up out of here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, so when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. As for myself, as for Autumn the Aries, we are out of here, and we're going to holler at you same time, same channel next week.
Go Cowboys.
Peace.